Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. In this video, it looks like we're going to be mostly opening up some old packs. We had several people buy in. In fact, I have one guy here with me who bought a fossil heavy booster pack from me. His name is Andrew. I used to go to school with his brother Alex. He used to beat me up on the basketball court, and then I got to play a little bit with Andrew too when he was younger. He was the star of the basketball team in high school, and he come in and traded some stuff and bought a few things back in the day and kind of traded those things back in. And so we'll open up his pack here in a minute. But before we get around to it, I want to show you guys something. So I was just going through my Chilling Reign packs, and I noticed that, this is what the packs normally look like. You can kind of see these here. I had some that looked a little different. It looks like somebody's backing up, of course, right on cue. And if you guys notice it, these are actually holographic. I've never seen this happen on packs before, and I don't know if it's a mass-produced thing or not, but I did have some extras. I'm going to show you two packs side by side just so you can see it a little bit better. So here's the Zapdos. I really like the way that they put this holo in here. I talked with Charlie, and he thinks that maybe they forgot a matte layer, but you can see right there, I mean, it's clearly holo, and when you're looking at it in person, honestly, I really like the way the packs look. Again, I wish that they would do this on all the packs. You can kind of see it right there a lot better. This is just a regular non-holo, and that one is definitely holographic. So I'm offering out art sets on my website for $100. You get 5 packs. And there should be nothing different about the cards inside. I haven't opened them up to actually check, but if you want this error, misprint, whatever you want to call type of pack, then you can grab them there. They're about 20 bucks a piece or so. I don't know if it's going to be a mass printed thing, or if this is just a one-off on my batch. I really don't know. It's kind of your risk if you want to take that. Usually this kind of thing unfolds, as more of the community becomes aware of it. I'm not going to tell you what product I got out of, because I don't want to cause like a panic or a mass, buyout of some particular product in case it is something that is universal, and we'll find that out in due time if that is the case. I do remember with the breakthrough when I found out that there were upside down backsides for the break Pokemon on some of the packs, or for some of the cards. I mean, people were buying those things like crazy. They were selling for about $40–50 a piece, and now you could probably find them for $5–10, and they're about as common as the ones that are the non-error. But again, we do not know this just yet on these Chilling Reign packs, whether or not one's going to be more common than another. Alright, so first we're going to start off with, we're going to make Andrew's pack last. Let his be last. That way he can wait back there in anticipation. So first we have Linus B. He bought a Fossil First Edition Heavy as well. When I sent out that email, there were 7 packs, and we have 3 being opened up in this video, and there's a pending sale, or pending offer for 3 of them. So we have at least 1 that's available, but if that offer does fall through, then we would have 4 that are left. Okay, here we go, Linus. Your pack number 1. There we go. Alright, we have Gambler, Grimer, Shelter, Tentacool, Sandslash, got the Cloyster, and Graveler. My favorite non-holo would have to be the Golem, which we didn't get. Recycle, and you got the Magneton. Alright, so good news, bad news. The good news, or we'll start with the bad news. Bad news with Magneton is it's definitely one of the worst holos you can pull. Muck and Magneton are really the ones that you don't want to pull. The good news is they grade a lot easier for the 10 usually, and when you're looking for value, that's always something that you want to have. Now the front looks good. I did see a white dot on the back here, which I can't tell if it's actually a white dot or if it's part of the printing dot. Sometimes you get that even when they're aligned really well. It looks like got a couple lips there. I thought that was white, but it's not. So, sorry to say you pulled a Magneton as your holo, Linus, but it does look like it's in pretty good shape, and I hope that if you do grade it, you get a high grade with it. Because a lot of times, even if it's a bad holo, if you do pull the 10 on it, it works out a whole lot better than even if like you pulled, say, a PSA 9, Moltres, which would be one that's not that tough to get in a PSA 10, but you're not going to have as easy of a 10 as you would with something like a Magneton. Alright, so next pack up we have another heavy fossil. This is for Colin B. Let's see what you get. These two packs were bought within like 5 seconds of each other. It was really weird. Colin messaged me. I sent the invoice out, and about the time it was paid for, I got another email saying that one was bought on the website. So I was like, oh, Colin went and bought one on the website as well and paid for it. I'm gonna have to refund him, but it was Linus. It was actually somebody else. It's got the Horsey, Ekans. Oh, there's the Golem. That's the one that I like to see. Always thought it should be a rare. Slowbro. Got the Energy Search, Krabby, Geodude, and oh, you got the Articuno. That's definitely the pool that you want, or one of the pools you want. Dragonite's probably usually at the top of everyone's list. But this Articuno, the last time we pulled these, we actually pulled them back to back. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. I'm not seeing any print lines, which is a great sign. Articuno. Looks like there is a tiny bit of whitening. It looks like whitening, but it may be the lip on the card, but I think it's visible enough that PSA would dock that. But wow, congratulations. You pulled the Articuno, one of the legendary birds. Definitely a great pull. So I would say sorry to you, Andrew. There's not going to be an Articuno option in there, but again, in one of the more recent videos, we actually pulled these back-to-back from Fossil First Edition packs. So I do believe it's still possible for you to get the to get an Articuno if it was similar to that last time. Go back and we'll get this stuff sleeved up. All right, next we have, this is a Fossil booster pack. I believe this is an Unweighed Unlimited. Yeah, this is for John W. And what he wanted for his shout out was, hey Rusty, if you could please sleeve all the cards, I would appreciate a ton. Also, if you could shout out my friend Ian, that would be awesome. So hey Ian, this is my first time buying a booster pack in over 10 years. Your videos got me back into collecting cards again. I appreciate everything you do for the Pokemon community. So I appreciate the kind words as well that you had for me. I hope you pull an Articuno. Maybe we'll get back-to-back Articunos again, except this will be unlimited with your first edition. Now this is unweighed, so we may not get the holo, but I hope that you do get one. We're down to the last unlimited art set. We've got 3 booster packs left as of while I'm recording this video anyways. Kabuto, Zubat, Energy Search. You got the Kabutops. So you didn't get a holo, but you got a pretty cool rare. Kabutops was one of those ones that you could pick to get one of the fossils for in the game. I believe it was either the Amistar or the Kabutops, or I guess you would get, it'd be like the Helix fossil or the, I can't remember what the other one was. Do you remember what it was, Andrew?
Honestly, not at all.
No. But this is basically what you're picking for: the Kabuto that evolved into the Kabutops, or the Ammonite that went to the Amistar. And almost everyone went with the Kabutops. So we'll set this one off to the side before I push it in there. Make sure that one gets sleeves. Or extra sleeves. Usually what I do is when I ship you guys stuff out, like all those extra cards, I stick it in one of these sticker penny sleeves and then I put that inside of a team bag. Alright, so now we have, this is for Kenneth M. Is this the, I'm going to open up this one second actually, because we had 2 people order heavy gem packs, and the way it works with these heavy gem packs is if for some reason you don't get a holo, then I go to the next pack. And so Kenneth, since you were second, I'm going to open up Lawrence packs first, and if he doesn't have any holo, then it would come out of yours and I would have to give you a refund. But hopefully all of these do, because these are the last 4 gym challenge packs, and as far as I can tell, they're the heaviest of the batch. Alright, so we're going to start off with your 2 heavy gym challenge, and then there's also an unlimited long base set pack, which we sold through a lot of those base set packs, even though we're only going to open up a few today, because most of them were shipped sealed. I believe it's going to be the second card off the pack, if I'm remembering, or second card off the back, if I'm remembering correctly. So we got Koga's Grimer, Missy's Magikarp, got the Growlithe, got the Sabrina's Ghastly, and what we can only assume is a Slowbro. Got the Clefairy, Plains Rapidash, Sabrina's Mr. Mime, Rocket's Mewtwo. Wow, and you got the beautiful swirl right there too. Look at this one in a sleeve. We pulled a Rocket's Mewtwo recently. Was it a first edition or was it an unlimited as well? Those corners look great. Tiny, tiny white dot in that top left. I don't think it's going to detract enough though. Well, that's a really nice Rockets Mewtwo. Go ahead, get that one in your card saver. Oh, I hate saying that word, card saver. It's semi-rigid. Alright, pack number 2. Let's see if you can have this much luck in your second pack. We still haven't pulled a Blaine's Charizard from one of these unlimited packs. So that one's still lurking. Gonna start off with another Ghastly and the Slowbro in the background. Erica's Oddish. Got a Psychic Energy. Got another Growlithe. Drowsy. Magikarp. A lot of similar cards in this one. Sabrina's Psychic Control. Missy's Dugong. Sandslash. And... oh, another good one. Just leave this one up. Blaine's Arcanine is definitely one of the better hollows that you can pull. Mom? I'm doing a video. Okay. Alright. So, if you look here on the right side, I do believe that I see a print line going through Blaine's Arcanine, his tail, and some of his calf mane. I think that's what you would call that. And I'm not seeing a swirl, but other than that, it looks really nice in the hollow. Now the back side, those top corners look great, and the bottom ones they do as well. If you hear any humming. Okay, Mama. My mom, you guys. There you go. That is the woman who worked endlessly for me, my brother, my 2 oldest brothers, and my father as well. So I can't say much to her at all. Alright, here we go. Pack number 3. You've had 2 really good pulls, and I'm hoping that with this unweighed pack that you pull the Charizard. It'd be nice to see that one. If I can get this to open up. Only got a little bit I can grip on here. Long packs are always slightly more difficult without destroying them anyways, which I almost did. Alright, let's get it caught on something. Alright, so pack number 3 for you, Lawrence. This is Lawrence, right? Yeah. Right. Got the Vulpix. Doduo, again, these are the no sheen, you can kind of see that there. Abra, Voltorb, Arcanine. Doubled up on that one, get the double color synergy, and Dratini. Weedle. Dratini was one of those Pokemon when you found it in the game, it was like, yes, now I can get to a Dragonite. Oh, I'm showing something here, and it is a holo. You got the Poliwrath. Oh man. Alright, so let me sleeve this one up. Poliwrath is usually one of the easiest cards to grade. And it looks like you got the blue background variation. There's a blue, and then there's one that has like a strong pink kind of coming through. Not seeing any chipping around the edges again. Top corners are good. Bottom corners look good too. So again, I think you have a strong candidate if you did decide to grade this one. But congratulations on your Poliwrath. Sorry I revealed it half a second too early. I almost thought that we had a Blastoise being pulled there. So that was definitely a nice pull. So we put these off to the side. And we still have plenty more packs to go, so I hope you guys stick around. The last 2 Gym Challenge packs I assume will be heavy as well, because they are even heavier than the other ones, the heaviest of the 12. And these are for Kenneth. So Kenneth M. And there's my little note to priority ship it. Alright, here we go. And then we still have more packs after the Gym Challenge, and then we'll finish out with Andrew's Fossil pack. It's probably the most WotC packs that we've had opened up on the channel in quite a while. A lot of heavy ones to go with that. I think there's been several people realizing that the market's starting to come back on a little bit stronger, so they want to get in before the stuff starts to increase, you know, too much. There's the energy. Got the Voltorb, Geodude. Got Lieutenant Surge's Eevee. Ooh, and Sabrina's Haunter. 2 good uncommons. Saffron City Gym. Ah, you got the Koga's Ditto. Not my favorite Pokemon. But again, with Koga's Ditto, what's usually good about it has such like small amounts of hollow in the picture that usually it's pretty easy to grade. So the front side, you know, is looking good. So let's see how the back side looks. I think I see a tiny white dot there. Here I go saying that it's going to be, I think that's a lip. Yeah, I don't think that's actually white in there. A tiny white dot there. So this one, it does look good on the front, but it does have a few white dots on the back side. Again, they're really small. Like you wouldn't even be able to tell if I was just holding the card like this or if I didn't zoom in and point it out. So I think you still have a very strong 9 on this one, but I don't think you're going to pull the 10. However, that Lieutenant Surge's Eevee and the Haunter, both of those could make up a little bit of value for you. And here's the very last Gym Challenge booster pack. We did sell out of the heavy packs for these. So let's see what you get for this one, Ken. We might have some TV playing in the background too. I think my mom watches Criminal Minds or something like that. But she'll watch it, or NCIS. She really likes her some NCIS. She'll put that thing on repeat and play it over and over and over again. Alright, so we have Blaine's Charmander. That's always a good start off. Got Ekans, Grimer, got a Fire Energy. There's Sabrina's Ghastly again. That's the 3rd time in this video. Blaine's Growlithe. Got the Machoke, Golbat. Another Eevee. There you go. Oh, and you got a Giovanni's Nidoking. Wow, the color looks a little different on that one. Almost like you can see the bleed coming through. Like the green is just a little different. It's got about a perfect swirl. Giovanni's Nidoking is one of those cards where he's both easy to grade and he's popular. And you got a swirl there, so that's nice. Let's flip it over. The centering's off just a little bit. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should wait before I start talking about a card and how easy it is to grade. Now, it used to be that PSA really only cared about the centering on the front, and you can tell it's off a little bit here, but it's a little bit more evident on the back side. I know some grading companies are more like it's a 90-10 on the backside. It's supposed to be like 55-45, or it's a 40-60 on the front, and then the backside, some companies do like 25-75. But I think PSA has really started to pay more attention to the backside centering, so that usually does come in as a factor. So let me go ahead and put these in here. So I know I didn't do it with the last one. Make sure nothing gets mixed up. Come back to the video. Have to check it out. Now, this video is running pretty long. We're at 17 minutes. Am I just talking slower? Or is it that many packs? We still have 4 packs to go. This one right here is for Charlie. I think at first I was going to have this, I was sending it out ship sealed, because usually when people ask for an art set, they just want the stuff ship sealed, but he let me know that he wanted to have them opened up. So thank you, Charlie, for letting us do that. Maybe you'll pull the Charizard, and then Andrew will finally finish with your pack. I know he's
happy to be here.
You're gonna be here half an hour waiting.
Hey, it's all worth it.
That was a weird opening. Can't pull it out of there. Not gonna go that way. Okay, I might have to try it at the top. That wasn't good. Alright, so we're going to have to look at these cards, make sure I did not damage something by letting them fall out. So we're going to first look at these bottoms. That pack just opened up quite weird. So, whatever this card is, I don't know if that was caused by the pack falling out, but just in case, you see a little white dot there, or not a white dot, but you see that little blue piece. I'm going to pull this one out, and then hopefully it's not the hollow. Okay, so it was a seal. I will replace your seal. Okay, here we are. Sandshrew, Coughing. We have Energy Retrieval. Nidorino. Oh, and it was an uncommon from the back, but you have, okay, so you have the Chansey. Let me go ahead and sleeve this one up. Chansey is one of the toughest PSA 10s from base set. Even the Unlimited, usually it has scratches in the hollow. I think the last time I sold one, I sold it for about $1,200 or so. That actually looks really nice. I'm trying to see if this is a print line over here, but I think it's just the stars. The front border looks good. Let's look at that bottom. Here's what I'll do for you, Charlie. This pack did drop out onto the table, so just in case, you know, I don't think that comes from the pack itself, but if you do want a refund for this pack, you know, I will take care of that. Otherwise, honestly, you did pretty good. You got this Chansey, and let's see what else you got. I think there was a Pikachu that we saw in here. So you got the Pikachu, and this is the kind of like the matte no gloss variant. You can see it's got the Error Water Energy, which I think the corrected versions only come from a theme deck. The Pikachu looks really nice. We still got 2 more packs to open. Hopefully these long packs don't give me as much trouble on the next 2. But I do apologize for dropping your cards. Didn't go very far, but I'm sure on camera that sounded pretty loud. So we're going to try this again. Hopefully it doesn't bust on top of the scene here. Okay, there we go. Alright, pack number 2 for Charlie. Now, maybe he'll pull a Zard. Alright, so we're going to start off with this Bulbasaur. Always good to see a starter. Magnemite, Pidgey, Poliwag. Oh, we got the Wartortle. Of course, my eyes went directly to the stage just to see if we'd have an Error Wartortle. That's the first time that's ever going to be pulled. But we didn't. Alright, so we have Bill, Psychic Energy, Fighting Energy, and we have a Beedrill. So the Beedrill, it's not the Defending Error, which we believe that comes from a theme deck, but haven't seen it pulled yet on camera. And looks like the rare does have a little bit of centering off. You can kind of see it. It's got a bigger bottom right here. Put a sleeve on that one. And we'll move on to your last pack. Alright, here we go. We'll start this one off with a Voltorb. Got a Coughing, Ponyta, Poliwhirl, Plus Power, and a DCE with a double color energy. Machop, Staryu, got a Psychic Energy, a Lightning Energy, another Venusaur. So that's 2 Venusaurs that we've seen. We've opened up how many of these long packs? 1, 2, 3, 5 of them, and we've had 4 holographic cards. Oh, look at that! You did good, man. You got 2 for. You went 2 for 3. You got the Chansey, and then you got this Venusaur. And that border looks good. I'm having a flashback to the one that that was pulled just the other day from the pack that I had used to test out the heavy. So congrats on the Venusaur. Again, if you don't want that Chansey pack, you just let me know. I think, you know, everything was fine, but I'll replace the seal if you do. If you didn't want that. And then congratulations on your Venusaur. And guys, we do have 1 more booster pack left. My friend behind me. It's for Andrew. Let's see what he gets. Alright, so probably the worst pull you can get is a Muck.
Expecting it.
And then the best pull that you could probably have is probably going to be a Dragonite. Again, the good thing with Muck is usually it's a pretty easy grade. But if you get that Dragonite, people just like seeing that no matter what the grade is. Alright, this is a heavy pack, so it should have a holo in it. Got the Horsey, Energy Search, Weezing. Or did you want to open it? Do you want to finish it out?
Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, I think you got the luck.
Alright. We got the Psyduck, Ekans. How many uncommons did I pull off? Wait, just 1. Was it Weezing? Tentacruel, Ekans, Geodude, Ammonite. Oh, there was 1 more. You got the Zapdos, so that's a pretty good one. You pulled one of the legendary birds. Sleeve it up. You know, we're not seeing too many print lines today in this video. I'm wondering if my camera's off, because I'm not seeing a print line in this one either. Now, if if any of you guys are looking at this top corner right here and wonder what's going on, it's not holographic. It was an error, but however, it was a complete print issue. So basically, it's on every single one of the Zapdos that are first edition. Now, in a limited run, it was only partial. And there's not too much price difference between the corrected and the error because it's about equal on the print run. But on first edition, it's a complete issue. It's basically where they had an evolution box. I guess when they used like a copy-paste type deal, they copied it over from a Pokemon, most likely Raichu, that had an evolution box in it. Raichu was the number 14. It's also, lightning type, or whatever you want to call it, electric. And they just forgot to put the hollow full pattern to match the full box other than the Zapdos, and they left the evolution box there. Now for the back side, I'm actually looking at all 4 of the corners. The corners look pretty clean, but as you can see, the centering is shifted to the right somewhat. So while the condition looks honestly really nice, I think the centering might be enough to cause it to bump down a grade if it went to PSA. But either way, congrats on pulling a legendary bird, and we'll get this one handed over to you here in a second. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Again, if you want any of these packs, feel free to send me an email. We are sold out of a few of them now, but we do have some still in stock, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.